Winning season has officially returned, and with the NCAA back in action, plenty of opportunities to win at MyBookie. Whether you're a seasoned bettor or a first timer, MyBookie gets you the most for your money with a double deposit bonus up to $1,000. To claim your bonus, sign up and use promo code TRANSFER on your first deposit, and you'll instantly double your money with MyBookie. It's simple. $100 deposit puts $200 in your account. You can use your funds to bet on as many individual games, contests, or props as you want. Bet on team win totals, predict the national championship winner, or use the MyBookie prop builder to give yourself the edge you need to secure the bag. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie.
Hello, welcome back to another video with the Transfer Portal CFB, presented by NoContextCFB. I'm here today to highlight my guy, my dude, one of the best rushers in the country already, Jared Verse of Florida State. The Albany transfer made headlines. When he committed to Florida State, he was pretty much pursued by every college to go play for them. And then there were all the doubters. Oh, kid, this guy who racked up 9.5 sacks as a redshirt freshman season at Albany, go out here in the Power 5 and contribute immediately. Those questions were immediately answered because Jared Verse, one, played very well against Duquesne in Florida State's Week 0 opener, but two, exploded onto the scene with a Sunday night primetime performance at a prolific level against LSU, an SEC squad. Jared Verse went out there. He had 2.5 sacks. He had 2 sacks, 2.5 tackles for loss, a blocked field goal, 9 QB pressures. This guy's really dang good, and he did that against an SEC offensive line. He did it against Jaden Daniels, who we know is slippery and tough to grasp because he's always making plays with his legs and getting out of the pocket, etc. It was no issue for us. It was no issue. He was the best player in that game from pretty much kickoff till the very end. In that fourth quarter on LSU's final drive of the game, where they end up scoring, and what happens? There's the block extra point, everything, whatever. There's a huge sack made in that drive by Verse, and it was incredible to watch. If you slow it down and truly look at this sack, it's everything that encapsulates what Jared Verse is. It's a nasty pass rushing move. It's an athletic attempt to get Daniels down. And Daniels is escaping, but Verse is able to grab him by the feet and take him down. It was just so impressive. And I truly don't understand how people don't look at Jared Verse, or hadn't looked at Jared Verse and thought, oh, he's a first-round player. He's a top 20 pick. The guy's a top 15 pick. The guy is one of the best pass rushers in the country already. He's top 5, no doubt in my mind. If you truly look at everything that he does and brings to the table, you'll share the same thought. You just have to look. Just use your eyes and look at what he's doing. Look at what he's showcasing on the field. It's that blend of just raw power and athleticism and speed and violence. The arsenal of pass rushing moves that he has. He doesn't just have 1 or 2. He's got 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever. He finds creative ways to get to the quarterback, all while doing it with the speed, the quickness, the violence, the ferocity. It's not something that you'll often see, to put all these traits together. And to do this when you're a now redshirt sophomore and all you've done is play at Albany, and you come into Florida State immediately and can make an impact like that, you should have everybody's attention. There's just so many things that he does so dang well, and I can't wait to see what he does the rest of the season. There's a reason that he was my #1 transfer on the board when he entered the portal. There's a reason that I've been calling him, breakout edge rusher in this season, NFL draft, not a sleeper, but a guy to invest in immediately. One of the premier. He's just good, man. He's just good. He truly is going to end up being one of the premier pass rushers in this sport. And you have to realize how significant that statement is when this sport currently has Will Anderson and Dallas Turner at Alabama. You have Miles Murphy at Clemson. You have guys like Nolan Smith. You have so many elite edge rushers in this sport. And Jared Verse is at the very top. A lot of people like me were looking at Andre Carr II from Army as maybe a guy to make that first round push. An Army guy hasn't been drafted in the first round since like the war era, truthfully. Felix and Aduke Amoza at K-State is a tremendous player as well. But Verse clears them both. If you, again, just watch him. Just pay close attention. Unfortunately, they don't play till next Friday. So they don't play in week 2. They play in week 3 on a Friday, and another kind of primetime game for Verse against Louisville. Watch closely to what number 5 on Florida State's defense could do against Malik Cunningham and his rushing ability. If Verse could show once again to keep up with another scrambling quarterback that does it all with that dual threat ability, I mean, what else does he need to do? Because he's going to keep doing it. He's going to keep being consistent and keep thriving. You've got to just think of these things, right? He's got an athletic background, played basketball and track and field in addition to football. Track and field, edge rusher, that long speed, that endurance, that stamina, we saw all that on display when he almost tracked down Sean Tucker when he was playing at Albany on the long touchdown run. The hustle, the motor. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. Again, just look at the pass rushing moves that he's playing on. Some of these swim moves that he's got, the dips to get under and get past that right tackle. He does it all. He does it all. Like, there's nothing else that I could say aside from invest in Jared Verse before it's too late, but it already might be too late. Jared Verse is the truth. Jared Verse is one of the premier edge rushers in the sport. Jared Verse will be a top 15 pick. Jared Verse will be doing this in the NFL. He's elite. If you enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. If you have any other video ideas that you want to do, please let us know. And remember, Jared Verse is not slowing down. This is only the beginning.